We managed to go 10-0 in FUT Champs Qualifiers with the team that you're looking at right here. And I'm going to give you guys some tips and tricks on how I got the 10-0 and also my custom tactics. So I did try a lot of different formations, but when I finally switched to the 5-back, I did feel like it had a lot to offer going forward and also defending. The left wing back and the right wing back are very important in this formation, and you want really pacey players there on the wings so that they can kind of go up and down the pitch, attack and defend, swinging those crosses, and all that good stuff. So I really like this 5-back formation. I know the one that most people are playing has the CDM and the 2 center mids, but for me, I really like the one with the center attacking mid. I really like that kind of triangle up top with the 2 strikers and the attacking mid. I've always liked that in FIFA. So for me, this formation was the best possible option. And let's jump into the custom tactics and take a look. But first, I need to remove the concept player, which was Larson. We did go ahead and sell him after FUT Champs Qualifiers, but our custom tactics looked like this. So we've got balanced defensive style, 35 width, and 48 depth. I do kind of have a little bit of a low width. I just kind of like, I guess, that tighter, more narrow kind of formation. And then also the depth being at 48, I guess, is pretty average. The build-up play is balanced. The chance creation is direct passing. I still think that that's pretty good this year. As far as the offensive width, it's going to be 45. Players in the box and corners and free kicks, also pretty typical. Now, as far as the instructions go, though, I do have get in behind on both of my strikers. I did put stay central on Henrik Larsson, and I do have balance width on Nunez. Now, as far as why I have stay central on one versus the other, I probably should switch them both to stay central. You know, I kind of like them not really drifting wide or anything like that, but I think that balance width didn't make too much of a difference on Nunez. You know, he pretty much was always still centrally located, but yeah, that's just something to note. Now, I do have stay forward on the attacking mid, and other than that, it should be the default, but I don't really want my attacking mid to be going back and defending. I want those 3 attackers to always kind of stay forward and be ready to set up that chance to attack on the counter attack. And then I've got Bruno Fernandes and Renato Sanchez here. They've got, let's see, cover center on both of these guys. And because I have so much, I guess, defensive power with the 3 center backs, the left wing back, right wing back, I just want these guys to kind of cover center. Let's see, it looks like balanced attack, so I don't have stay back or stay forward on these guys. I just want them to kind of be box-to-box midfielders here. And then on the 2 wing backs, I do have them on balanced, and I think that that's probably the best way to go about things. You know, just let them use their normal work rates, keep them on the default balance, let them go up and down the pitch. I think both of these guys are high medium work rates, so they do have a tendency to want to go forward and attack, which is definitely what we want to kind of always launch those attacks from the back, have these guys push up, swinging those crosses, and make those good passes here into the middle 3 center mids. And then I've got, as far as the center backs go, they're always just going to be on default here, and then nothing special about my keeper, Jan Sommer. And those are kind of the custom tactics here. Honestly, in all 10 games, I didn't switch to any other formation in my game plans. I just stuck with this formation, and it really offered so much. Like, I didn't even have to think about switching. So yeah, this formation is pretty overpowered if you're somebody that is okay with the 5-back. And I feel like for this year, it really does offer a lot. Even when I switch back to a 4-defender formation in Rivals after finishing Champs Qualies, I did notice a huge difference with defending because it is so manual this year. There's really not those auto blocks. I feel like having that extra defender makes a huge difference. But yeah, those are my custom tactics. And now we're going to jump into the tips and tricks that I have for you guys to help increase your win rate. So the first tip I have is with this kind of formation, with the 2 wingbacks, always try to kind of look for that passing option out on the wings. And, you know, with kind of a more narrow formation here, it's pretty clogged in the middle. So those 2 wingbacks kind of giving you that passing option outside to really spread out the play and just to continue the attack is crucial. So as you saw in that last play, that's what we did. We passed it out to Frimpong and then passed it back into Larsson, and that kind of created that quick 1-2 to open up the space. And then here on the next play, we're passing it into the striker, and then we're going to look again back out wide, see how clogged it is in the middle, but we know that we can use that pace on Frimpong, and we can go for that cross. Crosses are very effective this year, crossing it into our attacking mid who's well positioned in the box. So just always be looking for that pass out wide, keep the attack going, spread the field, and always kind of be looking for that cross. All right, so the next tip I have for you guys is to use agile dribbling, which is RB on Xbox, R1 on PlayStation. As you can see in this kind of build up here, we get the ball with Larson, and we're just using that agile dribbling, trying to take these tight touches around the defenders. And it's really hard for the defender to do anything about it. We almost get that shot off there, but you can kind of see, as opposed to using left stick dribbling this year, that agile dribbling is very effective. And that's what I would recommend doing in and around the box. And we have another good example of it here. We're going to end up passing the ball into Darwin Nunez. And he's going to take a quick agile dribbling kind of touch there. We just click that right bumper and move to the left side. He's able to kind of strafe by the defender and get a good angle, good shot on goal. So that's another tip for you guys. The next couple of tips are more defensive, and always be thinking about rushing the keeper if the attacker takes a heavy touch when he's coming near the box, and the keeper should dive and make a good save like he did right there. So bringing the keeper is pretty effective this year. And then the other thing to talk about is kind of cutting the passing lanes with the center backs, but wait until the last second to make the switch to make that interception. I kind of just baited him there, and then at the very last second, I anticipated the pass and switched to the center back and made the interception. So that's always kind of something to look out for. And then another thing to look out for is always kind of keep your eyes towards the middle of the field where that threat is, and just kind of, there I am again, switching, cutting those passing lanes, also doing the second man press by holding down the right bumper, and the AI is just going to also kind of press, and I'm able to manually cut the passing lanes. So that is another tip. But yeah, always just kind of keep your eyes towards the middle of the field and make sure that the defender that you're switching to is always kind of towards the middle where that attacking threat is. But that's going to do it for this video. I hope it did help you guys. Good luck with your first weekend leagues of FIFA 23. If you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.